Joann Fabric, the beloved fabric and craft retailer, has announced the closure of approximately 500 stores nationwide. This news comes as a blow to both employees and loyal customers who have relied on Joann for their crafting needs. The company, known for its wide selection of fabrics, sewing supplies and other crafting materials, has been a staple in communities across the country for decades. The closures are expected to impact almost every state, leaving many without a convenient source for their crafting essentials. The announcement has sent shockwaves through the retail industry, raising concerns about the overall health of the crafting market. Joann's closures follow a string of other retail bankruptcies and store closings, signaling a potential shift in consumer spending habits. The company has not yet released a comprehensive list of which locations will be shuttered, but it is expected that both rural and urban areas will be affected. The closures mark a significant downsizing for the company and leave a void in the crafting community. The primary reason behind Joann's store closures is the company's recent bankruptcy filing. In March 2024, Joann filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection, citing a confluence of factors that had severely impacted its financial stability. The company pointed to increased overseas shipping costs as a major contributing factor. The global supply chain disruptions of recent years, coupled with rising fuel prices, have made it significantly more expensive for retailers like Joann to import goods from overseas manufacturers. In addition to shipping costs, Joann has also been grappling with decreased consumer demand. The COVID-19 pandemic, while initially leading to a surge in home-based hobbies like crafting, ultimately resulted in a decline in discretionary spending as economic uncertainty grew. Consumers became more cautious with their spending, cutting back on non-essential items like fabrics and crafting supplies. This decrease in demand, combined with the rising costs of goods, created a perfect storm that Joann was unable to weather. The company's struggles highlight the challenges faced by many retailers in today's economic climate. Joann's journey to widespread store closures has been marked by a series of attempts to adapt, and ultimately, a difficult decision to downsize. Initially, when the company filed for bankruptcy in March 2024, the plan was to restructure its debt and emerge from Chapter 11 a leaner and more efficient organization. The hope was to keep as many stores open as possible while negotiating better deals with suppliers and landlords. However, despite these efforts, Joann's financial situation did not improve as hoped. In January 2025, the company announced that it would be initiating a sale process as part of its Chapter 11 proceedings. This signaled a shift in strategy, as Joann began actively seeking a buyer or investor to take over its operations. Unfortunately, a suitable buyer could not be found, leaving the company with no choice but to proceed with significant store closures. The decision to close stores is a last resort for struggling retailers, and it underscores the severity of the challenges facing Joann. The closure of 500 Joann fabric stores will undoubtedly have a significant impact on both consumers and the communities where these stores are located. For many, especially those in rural areas with limited access to crafting supplies, Joann was more than just a store, it was a creative haven. The loss of these stores will leave a void for crafters, hobbyists, and DIY enthusiasts who relied on Joann for inspiration, materials, and community. For employees of the affected stores, the closures mean job losses and uncertainty. The retail industry is already grappling with high unemployment rates, and the closure of hundreds of Joann stores will only exacerbate the problem. In the coming weeks, it is crucial for shoppers to check the official list of closing stores, which is expected to be released soon. Gift cards will be honored for in-store purchases, allowing customers to use any remaining balances before their local stores shut their doors. The future of the crafting industry remains uncertain, but the closure of Joann Fabric serves as a stark reminder of the challenges facing brick-and-mortar retailers in the ever-evolving retail landscape.